Hey, you. Yeah, you. Are you looking for an escape? Maybe just for an hour to laugh, cry, roll your eyes, or even just have a minute to yourself.
Or ever just want to embrace your feminine side, and what better way to do that than have the color pink riding shotgun, as pink isn't just a color, it's a state of mind. Thanks, Audrey Hepburn, for that quote.
Then look no further. Introducing the new podcast, Truth and Pink.
We're Sarah and Channa, 1979 Gen X, strong. But more Zennials, that forgotten little slice of Gen X with just enough millennial edge to know what TikTok is.
But way too cool to care. Hey, babes. Welcome back to another week of Truth and Pink. I am Channa.
I'm Sarah, rolling in with the semi-pink, semi-black waves today.
We just roll with whatever comes our way. That's exactly where we're at. Oh,
Yes.
Last week, you told us that you were going to be starting this amazing, fun class. And I want to hear, first of all, one, the outfit that you chose, because that's everything. And two, how you did and how you liked it.
Okay. I failed on the outfit part. The fit was not, it was a big fail.
No.
But I was repping our brand. I wore the V-neck, pink and Truth and Pink.
Okay,
Brands.
don't hate that.
It kind of fit with it, and just some black leggings. I kind of tied the shirt at the side to like be a little out there.
Okay.
And what I noticed, so I learned, it's my first time
Sure.
in a really long time in, I don't want to say a club atmosphere, but it was loud. There were lights. Girls were screaming. I mean, it was an amazing. It was amazing.
Yes.
31 of us showed up. So it was incredible. It was so
Good.
And they advertise it as any level, which yes and no. I could keep up. I learned the whole routine. But when she starts saying, now that you know the routine, pop that booty, that wasn't
You're like, okay, pop in the booty.
pop in the booty.
That booty.
Right. And she's so fabulous. She's such an inspirational leader. She was giving us pep talks, and she had us listen to this inspirational speech about focus on one thing, give it your all, come through. Such an amazing group of women. So beautiful, so powerful. And it's truly a tribe of these women that are just, whether it's an escape from kids or just coming, after a day's work, whatever it is, there is such great energy here, such great positive vibes. So that alone to show up for is worth it. What I learned, as comfortable as leggings are for me, it's funny, it was kind of restrictive to dance in. And most of the girls there had on the flare leggings, which I can see why. You wouldn't think that would make such a difference. But they were kicking their feet a little more, even if it was just to see their feet move under kind of the flare, they were getting more into it. Where those of us that were in just your straight, yoga pant or whatever.
Right.
It you could definitely tell there was a vibe. It was different. Not saying you can't dance in tight leggings, but the booty shorts, the fishnets, the flare leggings, even just an Adidas jogger that doesn't, close at the bottom, just a little bit more baggy, a little more flowy, a little more loose. So I noticed that.
Okay.
I did learn the whole routine in the time that was allowed.
That's fantastic.
To Cardi B, which...
Oh, I love her. She's so nasty.
I was going to say, I don't know a lot of her stuff.
She's so nasty.
Yeah, well, and I don't care about that. It was just the routine was very out of my comfort zone just because I haven't moved my body like that in so long.
Right?
So,
low-key, I'm jealous.
The dips and getting down low and the fast movements of going back, it was okay. But I noticed sort of this hit of dopamine after I was done, because not only did I accomplish learning the choreography, which was boom, I learned something new, brain opens up, right? That synapses.
Creative.
My body was on a high for moving the way that it was, and then she did this wonderful cool down it was our routine, but it was dialed back very slow, so you're still going through the motion, but super slow, taking those deep breaths, and it was almost like a release. I was like, "Oh my god, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, not here, not here."
But
But
again,
it was
safe space to do so.
yes, totally safe, unbelievable. She just so welcoming, so great. Very excited that I don't have any regrets, no regrets.
Good.
So, no
Now,
regret.
do they do a new routine every day or every week, every session?
I think it's once a week, so I can go to so it's Tuesdays and Thursdays. Most of the girls, for whatever reason, probably because they're more seasoned than I am, they just go to the Tuesday one, but those of us that need more practice, we can do the Thursday one. It's just at a different location.
Oh,
So,
okay.
same area, just a different studio, but it's fantastic. So I'm committed for the 8 weeks.
I'm
We'll
so excited for you and low key jealous because I thought about a dance studio, but
It was total Shauna vibes, let me tell you, it was black Shauna vibes to a freaking T. I mean, all I could see was your hair and the fishnets jumping up at the front, like, it was total but I was like, "There's space here for me too, like, I'm here, I should like, it's okay." Um, and it honestly, like I said, just the energy of not catty women and super supportive, and everybody was so welcoming, it's like, "Okay, I can do this." Maybe not as well as some people, but
yeah.
I can do
Yeah.
this.
But again, I love that you felt welcomed there, and I
Yes,
knew you would
yes.
because without a doubt, that has to be, like we mentioned last week, has to be one of the most safest spaces. Otherwise, the women
Why
wouldn't
would
come
people
back,
go? Yes,
right?
absolutely.
Um, but yeah, I mean, you say she has to say all levels because she can teach all levels, right?
She's a
Um,
phenomenal teacher. When you
so
it's
good.
one thing to learn choreography, but it's a different level to teach it.
Shit, for sure.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
Like, incredible,
And
incredible.
break it down so that like, I wonder if her words are different when she knows she doesn't have a newcomer there, like, did she use different words just so that you understood? Is she able to change that, or is that just her verbiage all the time? I'm
I think
curious.
it's her verbiage all the time. I don't think she was extra careful. But she was very patient and she broke it down into counts of 8. So whatever you could do in those 8 steps, it was like, okay, I only have to learn these 8 things. And then from those 8 things, it was broken down into the first 4, then this 4. And so I don't know, after not even a half hour, probably 20 minutes, we had the whole routine, like, she had delivered the whole routine, and the rest of it was just muscle memory, practicing it, going
Repetition,
over it,
repetition.
and when it's over, everybody's kinda looking around going, "Well, shit, it's over, now what?"
Well, but I love that you learn it on a Tuesday and then you go back on Thursday and
Yes,
you ingrain it in your memory.
yes,
And again,
yes,
that's how you create those good synapses. So once you know the movement, next
yes,
week's dance is going to be that much easier for you to remember because she's going to be like, oh, grapevine. Not that we don't know what a grapevine already is, but she's going
right,
to say
right,
whatever the move is, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, I already know what that is," and it's like you're just one step ahead instead of being, like,
right,
behind this week,
right.
so
I wish it had been a freaking grapevine, okay? There were moves that
you're like, "What is this?
what is this?
You're
And
calling
there
this
some
a
of them are
what?"
fast and powerful, like, with your arms, and then, like, we did a roll, and she's like, "Your elbow's not up, get your elbow." It's, like, these little details, especially, like, getting low, and, like, we did one move. I I I grasped it, but I needed to put my own flair on it, so she does, like, video all over, so there's this one video where I'm just kind of trying to figure out what I'm trying to do and, like, add my own flair to it.
Look,
I look like I'm having a
adding
seizure.
flair. But when you're in, like, that fun, safe space, like, that's great.
Yes,
That's
but
like
it's funny that some of these women that was also their first night too, but they knew, like, the extra, flick of your finger or the extra rollback, and I'm just, like, focused so hard on, like, the one step in front.
this was the first night of the first week of
Yeah.
you being playful
Yes.
and having fun, and
I did.
so by week 8, she's gonna teach you a new dance, and you're gonna have all of this, like, flary motion in there, and you're not even gonna realize you're doing it.
No, I'm gonna pop that booty. By 8 weeks from now, I will know how to pop that booty.
I'm so excited. I'm gonna
So,
need, like, a little private show. I wanna see all of these moves
you
that
do.
you have. Yes, I do.
Well, then come out here and come with me. That's what we need to do.
I mean, I
That's
might
what
be able to.
you got 8 weeks. Pick a week.
Got 8 weeks to come out. Oh, and
Yes.
then we could do a pod together, like,
Yes.
together.
Yes, and do our own little TikTok-y move dances and put it out there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
be
Give the people what they want, Shauna. They want you out here with me.
okay. But also, they want you here too, so
I know. I know.
no.
Okay, but and it's totally off topic and nobody gives a shit. But why is my state and your state being punished and not reaping the benefits of lower gas? What's going on? Why is Nevada, like, I understand California, but Nevada should be not so expensive either. What's happening there?
I feel like we're low.
Well,
We
you're
just got
low-ish.
gas at Costco the other day. I wanna say it was, like, 2.95.
It was. Okay, because
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of reports that, like, it's not under 3 in Las Vegas.
Yeah. It is.
Oh,
It is.
okay, well, fuck you guys then.
But when we came back from Arizona the other day, we did stop in Kingman just so that I could get cheaper gas. I wanna say it was, like, 2.60 or something like that
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that's crazy. That was stupid question, I was just curious.
But yes, I don't know why we're all being punished. I like cheap gas. I think we all like cheap gas. I don't, you know what it is? It's all those additional taxes that they put on.
Yeah,
That
well,
was
it's
what in California, like gas is like $1.50, but then they're like, okay, the housing tax gets 6 cents and the road tax gets 9 cents and the the library tax gets and they just
ridiculous.
add all of these random ass taxes, and so before you know it, they're like, "And your gas is $4.02."
No,
You're like, "What
I
the
found
heck?
out today. No, today was 467.
What?" Oh, that's brutal, and you have a
Yep.
much bigger vehicle than I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think mine is 14 gallons and Jeffrey's is 17,
I think mine's 16.
something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so
Anyways,
that's
I just
expensive.
I just had to vent just for
Okay.
a little bit.
That's why we
And
go to
I
Costco.
yes, and I do. That's, like, the main reason to have a Costco card, right? I mean
Because if you're not reaping the benefits of Costco gas, which, okay, we've done something totally illegal. Dum, dum, dum. Okay, we let Cooper download the Costco app onto his phone, and because his work is, like, right down the street from Costco, and then my in-laws for Christmas gave him, uh, like, $200 in Costco gas cards. So he has, like, $200 in Costco gas cards. So he uses Jeffrey's sign-on card at the gas tank or at the gas station so he can fill up, and he's driving Jeffrey's old, Fusion, and it's a hybrid, and so it gets really good gas mileage.
Yeah.
And I think Cooper, like, filled up for, like, $16 or some no, not that bad. I think it was 20, 22, 23, and it probably wasn't all the way empty at that point either, but I'm going, "That sounds like when I was 16 and we'd spend, like,
Great. $20 to
$20."
fill your tank.
Fill
You're
my
good.
tank, it was
Yep.
great. And then he just drives so close to home that it's not even a big deal, but yeah.
But why do you think I mean, I get that everybody has to have their own account or whatever, you have to be signed up with the family or whatever it is, but, I mean, it's a gift card. He's not taking advantage of, like, the, lowest coupon in the store, like, I don't think
Right,
that's
because I don't know, maybe they do allow you to use a gift card without a thing. I mean, because it had to have been the money's been paid for. It's been bought
Sure.
by
Right.
a member.
Right.
So you know what? I don't know. That could be a loophole because
I think you're okay.
if you
I don't
give
think we need
somebody
to
a
alert any
Costco,
of the authorities
okay,
today.
and I'm doing something illegal.
I think Coop is safe.
Okay, we're safe. I know Jeffrey tells me all the time, you can download it on your phone and use Costco gas. And I'm like, no, I use my Upside gas or my Upside app so that I can have like pennies on the dollar
Pennies on the dollar.
but and then I can have my starbs for free.
Uh, no, I mean, come on. They're getting the money either way. What do they care? Like, I don't understand
But
there's bigger
but
problems.
but maybe they do and I just don't realize it. Maybe he can just pull up and be like, "I got a gift card, sir. Come over, attendant, and swipe your card."
Well, I know
That might
at
be a thing.
least, and I don't wanna get anybody in trouble. It's so fun we're just even having this long conversation about it, but really quick. I don't know about at your Costco gas station, but at ours, all somebody has to say is, "Hey, I forgot my member card," and the little attendants come over and swipe their, like, thing, and yeah.
Oh, I've seen that all the time. But I
And
thought you couldn't do that anymore because, like, they're on your phone.
well, people still have cards,
I know, but you can also, like, download the card on your phone. Like,
but
we don't
some
even
people
take out a
don't.
card anymore.
Some
We
people
just
don't download it.
scan.
Yeah.
All right, boomers.
Okay. Terrible topic, terrible discussion. Moving on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so going now to you, we are excited. I am excited. First of all, this whole cleanse thing that you're on. Well, maybe not cleanse is the right word, but
It's a
like
fast.
fast.
It's a water fast, and I know that there's a lot of, like, mixed reviews and mixed opinions on fasting. Here, I have to put my tea down so that I can grab my phone with my notes.
Your notes.
But I am doing it for a couple of reasons. The one that I'm doing, it's supposed to mimic a water fast. So the food that they give you food. You get a little over 1,100 calories a day. So yes, you're also in a deficit. But the foods that they give you are like very soluble. They don't spike your sugar. So low glycemic, easy to digest. And so the idea is, again, it's supposed to mimic a water fast. And
Well, our listeners are gonna know what you're using, so you might as well say the name.
well, it's called ProLon, and I absolutely love it. I learned about it a couple years ago when I was doing like the crunchy IVF kind of stuff, and was following this scientist who has a program and had a lot of success in older women trying to have babies and this and that and whatever. So this was a company that she truly believed in and that she used herself. And the whole idea behind it is that if you fast 15 days a year, so 3 different cycles, that you get that cellular reset, and it's built for like longevity. So you're supposed to gain like 2.5 years back on your life based on this. And the whole idea is that by day 3, which I'm on day 3 today, so my energy is super low today, and I can tell. And it doesn't help that it's my first day off, and so you don't get a lot of food. It's like soups and specific crackers and herbal teas and some supplements, but it's not a
And so
lot of
they
like
kinda pack the nutrients into, like, the tea and the soup and stuff like that. Okay,
correct
okay.
and the crackers and whatnot. And so the idea behind it is that, again, this is what you eat. You get these cute little tiny box, and it says day 3, and everything in that container is what you eat and drink in that day. And so day 3 is the day that your body goes into autophagy, which is where you're literally like recycling dead cells in your body and rejuvenating the cells. So that means more cellular energy, or more energy on a cellular level, because you're getting rid of all of those toxins. Yes, it's great for I'm probably going to be down 5 pounds because I mean I've been in a deficit for 5 days, so I'll probably be down about 5 pounds, but it's more and so it definitely helps kick start any kind of weight loss program that you're trying to get into. But I did it not only for that, because it also because I can't have sugar in any of my teas. I have 1 cup of coffee in the morning, no sugar, which is also very hard for me because I should get like a sign that says, I like coffee only so that I can have creamer. I think we've talked about this before, but that's not true. I do like coffee.
Can you use your sugar-free, flavor things? No, so no.
I might be able to because it's all zero, but it says if you need a sweetener, it needs to be no, and it says what you shouldn't have, probably preservatives and all of this. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to have nothing. If I have nothing, then I'm not going to add anything additional and I don't, I need it to be brainless too. I don't want to think about what I'm doing. So not only is it like jump starting my, like weight loss slash, you know, whatever program I'm going to do next, my just eating healthy and eating right. But it also like is going to cut my sugar cravings because I can't have any sugar this entire week. Cold
Do you
turkey.
struggle with that in general?
The sugars is my problem, especially off of all of the holidays where we've have candy canes and people bought us chocolates, like C's candy chocolate.
And it's all readily available.
And the cookies, oh my gosh, one of my favorite like older ladies at work, I hate her during the holidays because I think it's her sole purpose to make me fat, but not.
Oh,
Shout out to Betty who she just goes home and just bakes, and then
yeah, I
she
think you told
brings
us about
yeah,
that.
this smorgasbord of fucking and so yes. So it'll cut the cravings for the week and jumpstart all of the things. And then at the same time, it's doing something good for me at a cellular level. So that's what I'm doing.
So your expectation is not so much the weight loss, even though it will kickstart a little bit. It's
Sure.
more building cellular health.
Correct.
So is it like affecting like ATP, mitochondria, like all of that kind of stuff?
Yes, I believe so. And I don't have all of the words and the sciences and all of the things.
She's like, words, words, words. What do you tell me? No more
Words, words, words. Autophagy. Is your body's natural way of recycling and removing damaged cells. So it's like a deep internal spring cleaning, essentially. So it removes waste, repairs damage, rejuvenates cells, supports healthier, more efficient function. So again, if you do this, I did it one time last year, or I guess more than a year ago. It was October, but not last October, the October before. So 24. And yeah, I felt great. I mean, it is difficult because we're programmed to eat food, and I am eating some food, but again, it's like very
It's the bare
specific.
minimum.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
give you like this. It's not a protein bar, but they give you like this bar to eat in the morning. So that's like my breakfast, and they give you a couple snacks throughout the day. They have specific crackers and olives. Also, if you don't like olives, you're screwed because like 3 days they give you olives.
Is
Uh,
it, you have to eat at a certain time kind of thing as well?
no,
Or just
you just eat it throughout the day, and
you ate, like, all of your 1,100 calories at one time and
then you're
be done with it?
yeah. But what would you do the rest of the day? Then you're really on
So
a water cleanse.
so it's not satiating, it's just the calories.
Like, are you asking? So, like, when I eat, so they say you only need to do like 1 cup for your soup, but I do almost 2 cups so that it's bigger and more filling for me. That's my little trick because
Yeah,
you
yeah,
have
yeah.
soup twice a day. So I have the bar for breakfast and the soup for lunch and the soup for dinner. And then I have snacks throughout the day like just a couple on top of my teas
Gotcha.
that come with it. So,
It
but
do it
today,
doesn't sound very difficult. So I'm putting on my coach hat right now.
okay.
I wonder if you were to, like, do an IV of glutathione with the what are we calling it? The fast, I wonder if that would do even more,
I don't know.
right? Because
Do you need to
glutathione has
experiment on me?
I now that you mention it, yeah. I just so glutathione, for those that don't know, it's an amino acid. It is basically our natural cleanup crew, right? this was like all the controversy when they were talking about Tylenol and autism and all that kind of stuff. It's not that Tylenol actually causes it. What Tylenol does is it reduces our own glutathione. So it makes it harder. Your body works harder to get rid of those toxins inside of you. And yeah, I just wonder if you were to do an IV bag of glutathione, or even you have to be careful with it taking it orally because it can, once it reaches your digestive system, it can not get absorbed. But there's I think it's
It's the first
liposomal way, orally doing it. There's a company that does it, RHO, I think they have the correct, like when you take it orally. But I just wonder, because especially if we're looking at cellular health, I wonder if we boost that for you. I
Yeah.
wonder.
If I were doing anything. Well, I also like it because I like a true water fast, you would muscle waste. And
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
supposedly, which I mean, this company talks about like it's based and science backed and all of this. Supposedly, this is promoting lean muscle and doing mimicking the fast without losing muscle. And so, anyways, and so I know
I know. Tell
so
me, fix my
that,
face.
but that's
Fix the face.
that's also why I mean you're not supposed to really do a ton of working out this week. Like they say, like good stretching and yoga and some walking is good. And I'm like good because the first 2 days I'm at work, so I'm walking like 12 to 15,000 steps a day. And then my dumbass went to yoga today, and I say dumbass because like today is my hardest day because it's middle of the week, so it's when your body really has kicked into all of that, and so it's using up every ounce of those 1,100 calories. And I didn't do just any yoga. I went to hot yoga.
Yoga. Oh, which is
So,
also good though because it's flushing out the rest of this
correct.
talk.
And that's in my head. I was like, all right, I'm gonna help flesh out all the bullshit.
Does it
So,
affect your sleep?
I mean, I am a shitty sleeper anyway. I think I told you, like, I started doing Moon Brew, which has like some adaptogens in it, which I'm not taking this week because I don't want to add anything extra, which that would be extra. I'm also not taking my Primal Queen because again, that's extra. And so for 5 days, I've cut out absolutely
What?
everything. Yeah.
That's like, really?
Yep. Yep. I thought about taking them the other day and then I went, again, I don't know. It's like when you're okay, so like as a nurse, they put things together. Like I look up, okay, I have to put these two medications. I have to give this patient these two IV bags at the same time. Let's see
Right.
if they're compatible. And it'll be like, there's no evidence to support or dismiss, so
Right.
proceed cautiously. So I will put them in two separate IVs because I don't want to be the girl who experimented and learns the hard way that it's harmful. And so this whole thing is that same thing. I I don't want to add anything extra that hasn't been proven or disproven. So I'm
I
just doing the
play it
thing.
safe. I get it.
Yeah, for 5 days. I mean, I'm still doing my DHEA in the morning and my progesterone at night because
Topical.
that's hormones.
But
Yeah.
it still goes into your bloodstream.
Yeah, but it's not a nutrient. It's a hormone. It's different. It's different. It's
Okay.
different. Yeah, it's different.
No,
And
I
so,
get
yeah,
it. I like
I'm
the
not
playing it
touching,
safe.
yeah, I'm not
I'm very
touching any.
conservative with doing that kind of stuff too. I just think, especially with female health, the Primal Queen offers the female health. I don't want it to mess up your cycle.
Whatever. I already messed it up because my my zits are here in full effect because I might have forgotten to take them with me when we went snowboarding, and I'm just so I already kind of messed my cycle up, and I think it messed me up, and so now I need to. So this is again, this for me too is like so I'm like, all right, cellular detoxing. I'm detoxing everything, and then come Saturday morning, I can
Start
restart
all back.
all my stuff and be happy and healthy and yeah.
And you do this 3 times a year?
No, they suggest that 3 times a year is the optimal time to do it to reset It's just because the environment that we live in, the toxins, the this, the that, like, no matter how good you are, we're gonna be exposed to it. So they say that the optimal time is 3 times a year, but no, I think that once a year is fine. And I guess technically I didn't do it last year in 25. I did it in October of 24.
Well, look, I commend you for having commitment to something like this anyway. So hard. Well, especially because I do depend so much on weightlifting and I do depend
Mhm,
so much on that kind of movement. I can't imagine eating in deficit. Like it would just
mhm. It's
it
hard.
throw me off. Yeah, it's hard.
It's hard.
And like you, I struggle with minor intense. I don't know about yours. Minor intense. I'm trying to quiet that inner demon and just be like, drink more water, do this, do that. And
Mhm.
sometimes she wins and I just have to give in.
Have you heard of berberine?
Yes.
They'll tell me
And
it's estrogenic.
no, 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 no. Actually, no. No, 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 no. Thank you for your mocking face. Fix your face. Not at all. Actually, and I think I did speak to somebody about this, and it's probably the dose, but it was giving me serious stomach issues and was running to the bathroom a lot. And I was like, nope, I don't like that. So it could have, from who I spoke with and what they kind of broke down, it could have been just an intense, too much of a dose. But I was not willing to go back and experience with the lower dose. So
Okay, because
I don't like stomach issues. I don't like
yeah,
that. It's
same.
not fun. It's not
That's, what a couple of the girls at work are experimenting with.
yeah.
So,
Talk about a fast. Talk about eliminating that stuff.
I'm like, no, I'm good." Look it, as long as there's not, like, a ton of sweets in front of me, I'm good. And I the thing about me, Jeffrey says I'm really good at putting my mind to something and, like, sticking to
100%.
it.
And I've said that to you before. You are so good with just the commitment and it's
Right, and so that's kind of what this ProLon, water fast mimicking thing is doing for me, is just sort of kind of recommitting my brain because I have to make that decision. I need that click, and so I think that this is just helping me also get in the mindset of, "Okay, this is where the dedication and the discipline comes in because I can't there's literally nothing else I can eat in the day except what's here, you know? So, um, but once I click into something, my problem is once I click into something and I'm doing it, I'm doing it, I'm doing it, I'm doing it, I beat myself up if I don't do it right.
so you're not taking your own advice by
No.
not looking for perfection. We're looking for
Give
consistency.
myself grace. I'm not good at giving myself grace at all.
I think that's a true theme for all of us. That's I think, I mean, I'm not speaking for everybody, but I would say that's a red flag for a lot of us, right?
Yeah, like, I coddle my kid no, not coddle, but, like, I tell my kids, "No, no, no, it's okay. You did your best today. It's great. You did amazing. Look at what you did do." I'm really good at showing
Did you have fun?
Yes,
Love it.
I'm really good at showing people the silver lining in their world, but then when it comes to me, I am definitely my own worst critic.
It's almost like your own black heart takes over you and just
Yes, and tells me how terrible of a day I
put
had.
that bitch in her place. Put that bitch in her place.
Yeah, because then I'm like, I'll have all these plans. "Oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this," and if I didn't do it, then I'm like, "Oh, well, then I can't do any of it." But I've heard people do that with their eating, which that's one thing I don't struggle with. Like, if you're gonna eat your perfect macros for the day and eat X amount of calories, and then if they wake up and they start with too much sugar in their coffee or they have a bagel, they go, "Oh my gosh, I my day's ruined,"
It's
and they
not.
eat
And
shit the whole rest of the day. But it's not. You just have to go, "Okay, I overindulged here, so maybe I can make up for it in the day, and what I can't make up for it today, I can make up for tomorrow." Again, it's back to
so
that, like, 80/20.
that, but
Eh,
it's not even with the mindset of I can make up for it. It's how can I put this? It's okay. First, you don't tell your brain that it was a fuck up.
Yeah.
You say, "I
I needed
reward
it. Yeah,
I
I
re
rewarded myself. I
I
needed it.
reward." And as long as the next meal that you have is back on track, you're teaching yourself you didn't fuck up.
Yeah.
It's a reward. Maybe you didn't plan for that reward, so it's a spontaneous reward. You have to, because if you go and restrict and deny yourself forever, that's just not sustainable. That's just
Uh,
not. So you reward whatever that looks like, and then you just say, okay, next meal, I'm back on track.
right.
And what is it? I think I want to say the standard rule, but it's in the wellness space or working out space, whatever you want to call it. It's don't go longer for 3 days of not getting back on track. 3 days is a long time. I think
It's a long time.
hours is like you had your too much sugar in your coffee, but lunch we're doing the grilled chicken with the veggies, with
Yeah.
whatever, and we're maybe not going to go for the Diet Coke. We're going to drink with the water kind of thing. And then you're back on track, right? But then you didn't hurt your brain so much
Yeah.
where it's like, I'm such a piece of shit. I can't believe I can't do. No, because then who cares? Right? Then you're gonna eat the whole bag of friggin' cookies.
Mhm.
All of Betty's cookies are gonna get eaten because
All
that's
those
just
Betty Stamp cookies. Well, I definitely took like a couple months off during the holidays this year, but it was stressful. School, work, just everything was. And I again, like I tell everybody else, I need to tell myself, it's okay. It's I give yourself a little grace.
and
Maybe
look,
there was
now you're back on track.
yes, now I'm like super back on track. And Keegan looked at me when she came home today. She goes, "Hey, well, because I don't know if I mentioned it last time that like when you're out on the mountain, like snowboarding is one of the hardest sports, I swear. And you're at a higher altitude, and so like it's cardio at times
Sure.
20. And then you're at a higher altitude, so your lung capacity is less, and so it makes it even harder.
And your heart
And
pumping is pumping twice as fast.
and this poor thing, like, she was struggling too. And so I told her, "Hey, when we come home, like, we're gonna do more cardio. We're gonna work out together more. We're gonna do all that." And she was like, "No, I don't want to do that." But I was like, "Look at it, but it's good. We both need it. Like, I need it too. Like, I'm not saying you need to go do it. I'm saying we like
Right.
come do this with me because I know that I need it just as much." And so she came home from school today and she's like, "Are we gonna go do something tonight?" And I was like, "Oh, what do you want to go do?" She's like, I'm thinking she was gonna say like shopping or something, watch a movie together. She was like, "No, like maybe go for that walk." And I went,
Yes.
"I don't have a lot of energy stores today, but yes, we will go do that walk." Let's
Yes.
go
We
do
are putting those good habits into them
yes.
and spending the time
Yeah.
and yes.
Well,
Yes.
in fact, like I love when my kids want to spend time with me.
Of course. Of course.
It's like my
Yes.
favorite thing.
I mean, hey, I would have said yes to the shopping too, but a walk? Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I know. That wasn't what I was thinking, but yes, we can do that too.
Yes, 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 I love it. I love it. Oh, see? And here you're doing one of the most extensive sports, and I'm over here golfing and dancing, and that's what
But that's great.
yeah, but if
That's
it
fun,
counts. So I did that one golf meetup, right?
right?
Now we're doing a 9-hole tournament at the end of the month, and you
Right.
have to walk it. So I'm walking
Oh,
the 9, right?
that's good. No
I'm
carts.
not slugging up a mountain of snow with a snowboard, but hey.
I'm coming down the mountain, not
But you and Keegan walked.
down, which
Even if it was down though, you were like
was so
big snow. Yeah.
that was so hard.
Yeah.
Never in a million years would I have thought that that was as hard as it was. Like I saw how long the mountain was, like how far we had to go down, but I didn't realize how much we would struggle.
No, it's hard. And that elevation, I mean
I wanted to
that is
call it quits, but I couldn't.
you had to get down the
I
mountain.
had to
Yeah.
get down the mountain.
Yeah. No, I remember when we lived in Colorado, they actually sell those cans of air, and people are literally have these cans of air that they're, especially when they're skiing. Have you seen it? You're
Like
looking at my picture
like
page.
a I mean, I've seen, like I guess I've seen them, but I don't know, I guess I didn't think of it for
You didn't know what it was? It's oxygen.
I know, but I knew it was oxygen, but I guess I never understood what the purpose was. To
Because it
high
says
altitude. But then you can't I feel like, can't you get, like, a certain kinda sickness?
yeah, altitude
Altitude
sickness.
sickness? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Words.
yep.
Can't you? Wait, actually, it is just
Let
called
me
that.
get back into my nursing degree. Yes, please.
We don't talk about altitude sickness in my nursing degree, okay? That's not a thing.
It's not a thing. I'm sure it was mentioned somewhere. No? Okay.
It's not something that my brain,
Moving on.
kept in there. It's okay. I can't remember everything.
So, when we're a few years ahead and you have your nursing practitioner license and I will have my functional medicine, we'll make sure we have a small little chapter. So, if we see somebody
On altitude sickness, so we go, "I know how to do this." Because right now I don't think I would have to Google it. I'm not quite sure I know what to do.
yeah,
I don't remember.
just hydration and
And oxygen.
preferably, yeah, O2 and
But, like
preferably hydration by IV.
okay. Not
Are you
really.
new?
It's my husband. He
Is
knows.
this your first time?
No, he's on the hubby breakthrough. Like, you know how like your my phone is off. It is off. It is on. It sets to vibrate. But he and the kids are set to break through. Hold on, I have to text him back because now he's like, ouch. I'm filming, babe. Not filling. I'm filming. Why can't I spell? Okay.
All the feels here on Truth and Pink, including disruptive husbands.
So he's on breakthrough and all the kids are on breakthrough so that if they call me at any time, like it will break through my do not disturb.
Yeah. Yeah. I must not love my family enough because I don't have that.
I think I started it probably within like the last year or so because I have Chase driving everywhere and now Kate
Yeah.
is driving and I and my also I guess I haven't done it to my mom, but I probably should do it to my mom. Because my parents are aging. Because I started thinking about how my parents are aging, and if something were to happen with one of my parents and or one of my children in the middle of the night, I don't wake up to anything when I'm sleeping.
You're one of those.
I don't wake up. Yeah. I mean, I do have my phone on silent, but like Jeffrey can hear the buzzing. My phone like bzzzt, I don't hear that. I don't know if it's because I'm partially deaf or what, but I don't hear that. It's not a sound that like triggers my ear. I don't know. So, I won't wake up. I'll wake up to a hey, so and so died in the middle of the night. I'm gonna wake up to that text. I'm not gonna hear it at 2 a.m. And so I think
Well, hopefully somebody wouldn't text you with that kind of message.
you need to
Just saying.
call me. But and so I changed the breakthroughs for them because I felt like that was appropriate. And so
Yeah, no,
now
I
my
no, it is. I'm
husband
saying I'm a
So now my
crackpot.
husband inappropriately calls me. Like now he said I had no idea. But when I'm at work, I'm like, babe, I'm in a patient room right now. Why
I
are
am
you
in
calling
the
me?
middle of doing a catheter. Leave me alone.
And you know
So maybe
I'm
that
at
one
work.
would wanna be interrupted.
Well, that's when I just I use like because I'm hands and then gloves, and I'll use like my knuckle and I'll deny him on my
Hold
watch.
still. Hold still. I gotta clear this message.
Hold on a second, guys.
Hold still.
I know that what I'm doing here is important, but this is
It
also
is.
important.
It's
Do you want to hear
so
my phone? Oh, too funny. Hey, do you watch The Pit?
I do.
Are you caught? Did you watch last week's episode?
Nope. I'm a little behind. Jeff turned me on to it
I won't spoil
and
it.
Yeah, don't say nothing. Let me get caught up. But I will say I can see why everybody's raving about it.
It's
Reese
great.
watches it too. We watch it together.
It's great.
And, because she's all into the forensic science stuff. And while this is emergency medicine, she still likes the weird, you know, different things or whatever. It's a really good show. It's
Yeah.
a really good show.
I I I like that they have it broken down by, like, hours that should be
Yeah.
days because
Like 24 used to do, right?
yeah, because I sit here and I'm like, "I'm sorry, as an inner city hospital, there's no way on God's green earth that you see that many things in one day," but it's a show and it's entertainment, and I do like it. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's
No.
fun. It's very accurate, and I think we may have mentioned it. I think that they're too accurate. Like, for instance, they'll be like, "Hey, this person is here for sepsis. We gotta start the sepsis bundle." They don't need to say anything else. Those
Right.
of us that are in the field are like, "Oh, yeah, they're doing the correct thing." And then they're like, "Yeah, we need 30 mgs per kg per hour of NS, and we're gonna need to start antibiotics at whatever micrograms." And I'm
No,
like, "Okay, guys, that's too much."
that's a little
That is
much. But
accurate, but
they're making, yes, but it is a TV show. But I do think for the most part, the vernacular is very on point. I think that they obviously they have good consultants on the show. And I like that um it's less Grey's Anatomy, right? Because that I
yes, that's what Jeffrey says he likes about it because he didn't like the character drama behind Grey's Anatomy, but this is just medicine and some
which is
character
its own
development.
drama. I mean,
Yeah,
they're dealing with some really
yeah.
big issues and patient care. And then you see, like, was it in the first season, the kid that OD'd on the fentanyl, his parents had to take time to, like, come to, understanding of why they should be honor his wishes as being an organ donor and stuff like that. So they're doing a good job sort of portraying what I think families do,
Mhm.
would go through in something like that,
Yeah,
right?
for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. It's
Do you like seeing the emergency aspect of it?
yes, because I thrive. That's where I thrive. I will never say that there are no regrets. I'm in trauma for a reason. I love the blood
Right,
and the guts, and I love the
right.
go, 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 go. I had a really good patient yesterday. Really good. Sad, but really good. And so it's great for me, great for learning, great for like the go,
Right.
go, 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 go. You're trying to save somebody, keep somebody alive. It was a fresh GSW, and I'll just keep
Oh,
it at that.
okay.
Um, and then there was some drama behind
Where
it,
at?
like,
Can you say where?
huh?
Or can you say where it was?
In the head.
Oh,
Yeah. And there's some questions as to whether it was self-inflicted or not. The story was super sus, so we were like trying to find all of these information. We were doing all this stuff, and then just trying to keep the patient alive, and all of these things that were happening. And I sit here and
yeah, I think when you and I talked, you left out the part that it was a GSW, and I'd never heard of that it was the head. So this is now coming full circle, and I'm like, oh, ding, 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 light bulbs are going
so
off.
it's crazy, like it's just very interesting. And so but I sit there and I'm like, I would get more of that if I was downstairs in the ER, and I know that I would get a lot more of that craziness that I know that I would thrive in, but I'm too far in my ICU career for me to be willing to take a
Which,
step back. And I
yeah,
mean take a step back because I would have to be regular old ER. They would force me to be just an ER nurse for a year before they would even allow me to be a trauma ER nurse. And I don't want to do that.
we're
I
not
don't want to take care of the regular walk-ins. I only
right.
want to do the trauma. It's like I am
You don't want
trauma
to do the ankle
ICU.
sprain.
No,
You don't
no.
want to do that.
I am a trauma ICU trained nurse. I don't want to do regular ER. I want to do trauma ER. But that's not how. They don't let you do that. So,
Is yours a teaching hospital?
yeah. Oh yeah, we have residents. Like all of our like when I'm texting my trauma docs during the day, I'm texting residents and then they go to attending. If I don't like what they have to say or if I question them, I can definitely go above them and go to an attending.
Well, and you can see I love sort of the playful banter between the charge nurse and, Noah Wiley, like, I
Yeah.
like their banter, and I love the respect that they show.
Yes.
It basically says, "You listen to your nurses or you're not gonna be a good doctor."
Yeah.
Like, it's
Well, and I think we talked about this one time, like, there was a resident who was, like, stumbling through their,
yes.
report to the doctor, and the doctor literally turned the attending looked at me and goes, "Okay, just tell me
What
what's
is
going on."
it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
tell me what's going on because he knew that
Yep.
I knew what was
Yep.
going.
And not to put down doctors, and even my take on conventional medicine, I have never badmouthed emergency medicine whatsoever. They are
Sure,
the
no,
best.
you talk great about how great our emergency medical system is, and I love it because 'cause I'm part of that.
Yes, but the maintenance of the medicine,
Yes, which I
that's
also disagree with, and again, this is why we're gonna functional medicine, this is why nurse practitioner, we're gonna start our own
yep,
business, it's gonna be
gonna be a
amazing, it's gonna
huge
be
clinic, it's
wonderful.
gonna be amazing, yes,
Everyone's gonna love it, and
yep,
everyone's gonna get on board, and it's gonna be the wave of the future.
wave of the future, and I'm here for it, I am here for it. No, but and I think like you, I thrive in the chaos, that's why I loved being a 911 dispatcher, I
Yeah.
loved being, whether it was medical side, police side, fire side, whatever, I loved it,
Yeah,
but I didn't like touching people, so that's where you get the more points on your side than
I
I
like the people. I like the
yeah.
I'm like the squinchy, I'm so that's like the gore part of it, like, things that people go, "Oh my gosh, that's so gross." I'm like, "Look at it, touch it,
Yeah. No.
squinch, squinch, squinch," and people are
And
like,
it's not so much the blood, it's just I don't know. I could no.
we had 2 students yesterday, and I said, "Hey, I've gotta change bandages and do some care, if you guys wanna come." I was doing it every hour. I had to do it every hour on the hour, because I need wet dressings on what was happening. And, I said, "You can come. I would love to have you. So it's a good teaching moment." I said, "But you can't be squeamish." And the girls are like, "Okay." So I stuck my head out at the hour. I was like, "Do you want to come?" And they both looked at each other and she was like, "Yeah." So they came and I was like, "Girls, you can't be squeamish." And so we uncovered and we did the things. They got to see all the things. They got to see me do all of the things.
Good.
And at the end of the day, they were like, "Thank you so much. That was the coolest thing we've ever seen."
See?
I know, but it's not, but it is like it's cool for us because we're in the profession of saving the people and
Sure.
doing the
Sure,
thing.
sure, sure.
If her mother had been there, like not so cool, you know, not so cool for the people involved, but cool for those of us that are trying to.
And I think we've talked about this before, this is why we do have the dark sense of humor.
We have
This is why we do have because that's our survival. That's our the things that you hear, the things that you see, things that you see people go through on their worst day.
Mhm.
Like the only way to cope with it, otherwise you would just completely crumble and fall and not be able to go back to work the next
Sure.
day. You have to add levity to it,
Yes.
and it may be in poor taste, but that's why we try to be very careful and only say it around the ones that get it. So,
Our dark sense of humor.
or
You're like,
yeah,
"That's funny," and other people look at you and go, "It's really not." It's like, "Oh,
really.
sorry, wrong audience."
Well, and it was really hard, which is why I think, Jeff and we've been married for so long because we both did the job. And so he'll come home and he'll say something where it might, and I'm not saying that, people are wrong for this. I don't judge, but it could on anybody that's never been exposed to that invoke a more, oh my God, that's horrible, and start crying where him and I laugh. And we're not laughing at the
No,
people.
no, no, no. It's but again, that is part of our defense
Yep.
mechanism to or
Yep.
coping mechanism.
Yep. Yep.
I watched a comedian today say that the one of his favorite things about nurses was their dark sense of humor.
But again, you have to.
Yeah.
You have to.
And we
You
don't
have
take
to.
things personally,
Right.
and unless you look at me and say, "You're fat," and then I'm gonna say, "Joanna, get the fuck out of here. We're not friends anymore."
Joanna, go help Betty make some more damn cookies.
And then you can help Betty eat all the damn cookies and you can get fat. Thank you very much.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And on that note,
Yeah.
all right. Wonderful. I loved it.
Yeah.
Love that we get into all the shit. We just get into the shit.
I know. Well, but that's
Good shit.
what
bad
it's all about, right?
That's what it's all about. So, Truth babes, bring us your shit. Let's talk about it.
Sounds good. We'll see you soon.
Do a review if you love us or if you don't. Visit the Instagram and find the link for Primal Queen if you need it.
And let us out on YouTube if you want to see our hilarious facial expressions, because I think you're missing out if you're not doing
Fix your
it.
face. All right.
See you soon.